guys. It is about 9:30, I think. Yeah, okay, it's like 10 o'clock now. I woke up at 9:30. I have to go to work today and I have to leave for work at like 1 o'clock. I'm going to be doing my makeup, kind of like a get ready with me. So I'm just gonna go in with this toner. It is the Bitter Green Toner and Mask. I haven't been using it long enough to like really tell the difference, but I do really like it, the way that it like gets all the crap out of my skin. Alright, so now I'm gonna go in with this, well, you aren't gonna be able to see it very well. It's like the Garnier Skin Active Moisture Rescue Gel and for the dry skin, even though I have oil. This is really moisturizing too. And then I'm gonna go in with the CeraVe Ultralight Moisturizing Lotion. I use like 1.5 pumps of this. I just spread it all over. If you're like curious as to what I'm looking at, there's the camera right there, and I'm also filming on an iPhone because, you know, I don't have $300 to go buy a camera right now. So it's way too easy for me to look at myself instead of the camera. And I'm still learning, so, you know. And then bring it down to my neck. And then just rub it in, and then... So, I work at Starbucks that's inside an Albertsons, which is interesting. I don't love my job, but it is a job. So that's fun. I've also kind of been looking for like another job because I work at a skating rink as well. And then I'm also looking for another job to like work at Ulta because I love makeup. Like it's one of my favorite things in the world. And I haven't really gotten to play with it lately, but like there for a while, for like a year or two, like I was like known on Twitter for my makeup. And I just kind of stopped doing it. Now I just retweet funny stuff. You can follow me at HannahBanana41. So yeah, I kind of want to get back into it, but like it's a really expensive habit. Alright, so I don't really use a beauty blender for my foundation or a makeup sponge for my foundation because I feel like it soaks up like way too much product, especially like just with this foundation. Hey guys, so I've been sitting here editing this video for about an hour now, and I realized I say the word like at least 1,000,000 times, and it's so difficult to edit out every single time I say like because I was so nervous. So I'm just going to leave them in. Do not judge me with this video. I'm a much better public speaker than this. You just have to give me some time to like get comfortable in front of the camera. See, I just said it again. I just have to be more conscious of like what I have to be more conscious of what I'm saying and how I'm saying it and making sure that the words that I'm saying are valuable and aren't wasting you guys' time. I am so sorry that it is so awkward, and I will get better, I promise. So keep watching. Thank you. I used to use exclusively sponges, and then I found a brush that I really liked, which is what I'm going to be using today. It's the Morphe M439. It is like magical. Like it spreads product so quickly, and it really doesn't like, I need to clean it, that's why it started leaving streaks a little bit, but it like when it's clean it doesn't leave streaks at all, and it like really spreads the product evenly, and I don't have to worry about like, you know, like 1,000,000,000 times, because this just really does all the work for you. Alright, so the foundation I'm using that I'm mentioning is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. I'm in the color Cloud, which is the lightest shade. But like I said, it does oxidize, like I would say a shade and a half. And you'll see when I put it on, it looks white, and then when I go in and like, you know, powder and stuff, then it turns to almost the exact same shade as my chest, which is what I match. I like matched my neck and my chest because it's way lighter than my face, and I don't like for my face to be like way darker than the rest of my body, you know? Oh gosh, there we go. Alright, so I'm just gonna do, I usually do 2 pumps. Yeah, 2. I'll do 2 pumps today, and then like if I need more, then of course I'll just go back in with more. But so just go in, and I'm gonna look in the mirror for this. See how light it looks, but just wait. But I do really like the undertone of this, because I have a really unique undertone. I still have no idea what it is. I can look at someone else and determine their undertone, but I can't look at myself and figure out what my undertone is. I guess that's like neutral, but I don't know. Anyways, this kind of like is one of the best matching undertones that I've ever found, because used to I would mix like 3 or 4 foundations together to try and match to my undertone, which is ridiculous. So this is really nice that I just have to go in with one product and it like matches me for mostly shade and undertone and like, you know, the like overall color of it. I really enjoy, and it's also like not bad coverage. I would like it if it had a little bit more, but like, you know, you can just go in and layer it up, or yeah, add a couple, like a layer, and places that you need, and then it's totally fine after that. Also, this channel isn't gonna be like specifically beauty, but that is something that I'm really passionate about, so like I'll be doing a few videos about that. Because I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for like years, like a ridiculous amount of time, and it just like, I just never like did it because it's so intimidating to try and start one. And then I saw like some other little tiny YouTubers that like just exploded lately. And that really like inspired me that it's like if they can do it, then I can do it too, because I am just as capable as anyone else. So yeah, so here I am on a YouTube channel. So the foundation has kind of started to oxidize. Still isn't totally to the shade that I, ooh, my neck just popped. Okay, no more. Alright, fine, whatever. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go over it with a sponge to like, you know, make sure that all the texture is gone. Oh, it feels so good on my face. Okay, so now we are at like one base layer on. It's pretty reflective still. I don't really understand how they can call this a matte foundation. I mean, I'm not mad about it by any means, but I would definitely not say this is a matte foundation. It could be also the products I use underneath it though. I really don't know. But yeah, sorry, I'm going in with concealer now. I'm going in with the Ulta Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. You really can't see the title because it's like white, and my shade is white, so but I'm the shade Fair Neutral. My nose is so itchy, oh my god. But like, I like the way that yellow like kind of brightens underneath my eyes. Uh-oh. My little baby hairs are getting in there. So now I'm going to go in with my Off-Brand Beauty Blender, and I'm going to just blend this in. Oh my god, so I've been playing this new Harry Potter game. It's like Harry Potter version of Pokemon Go. And if you know anything about me, I am the biggest Harry Potter nerd, and I am like so excited that they came out with this game. I love it. And I just bring this up over my eye. I typically don't do eyeshadow, just because I feel like it overwhelms my face, because I have like really small eyes. So I tend to not do it just like on normal days when I'm like just going to work. Ugh, itchy, 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 itchy. Oof, so on camera it looks pretty pale, but okay, yeah, no, I haven't put on powder yet. That will deepen it a little bit. Deepen. That will make it less ghastly. Alright, now I'm gonna go in with powder. So first I powder my under eyes with the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 5. Oh dear god, what is my hair doing? Sorry. It kind of does whatever it wants. And I use quite a bit of powder under my under eyes because I tend to crease like more than a normal 18-year-old does. So I just used a bit of powder just to make sure everything stays in place. So now I just kind of go in with this same light powder, and I hit all the places where I put concealer on. I don't bake my under eyes because that's just unnecessary for me. Because I feel like it dries them out. So now I'm just going to hit all the places that I put that concealer. So now you can see the shade looks way better already. So I'm just going to like, my eyes kind of crease a lot. Alright, so now I'm going in with the Too Faced Born This Way powder. Ooh, it has a fancy name. Ethereal Setting Powder. Okay. And I do not use a sponge for the rest of my face, because it's just, again, I feel like it is more dry somehow. I don't know. I just prefer to use a brush for the rest of my powder. So I go in with this giant EcoTools brush. I don't know, I think it's like the face powder brush or something. I don't know, it's huge and I love it. So then this also helps with the shade a lot. It'll bring it down even more. And then wham! See, now my face matches my chest like almost perfectly. Now I'm moving on to like my face powders. I got this NARS bronzer from TJ Maxx. I know, she's a deal maker. So it's like the lightest shade of their bronzer, and I was so curious about it because like it was such a pretty shade. Like, oh my god, it's so pretty. And I've never owned anything from NARS before, so this is kind of crazy. But I'm like, I don't know, I'm not super picky about my bronzers, but like, you know, I just like to try new things. So I'm using this giant brush that I got from Walmart, and I'm just gonna like I read online that it was like you had to build it up a lot, which is, you know, fine with me. That's like so natural and pretty. And I bring it up to my forehead because, you know, 5-head season product, just like on a smaller brush, just to get it like where I want it, and then I'll go in with like a little bit of contour. I am in love with this powder. I'm so glad I bought it. Yes. Alright, so now I'm going with the e.l.f. contour kit, and as you can see, it's loved, well loved. Thomas Halbert put me on this years ago, and I just go into this corner shade and I mix it with that shade right above it, so it's not too dark, and then I go in super lightly, just to add some depth to my poor face. I am going to college. I'm going to UNT in the fall. I'm very excited about it. I'm going to be in the honors college program. And I'm going to be studying political science because politics is my favorite thing in the world. And every time I tell someone that, they're like, "You like politics?" I'm like, yes. And if y'all want a more in-depth video as to why I love politics so much, even though I feel like it should be obvious, but if y'all want a video on like why I love politics and why I'm studying what I'm going to study, then let me know, and I can like do like a schedule review with you guys and stuff. And like, even though I know I haven't even like started taking the classes yet, I can just go over like what I'm going to do next year and like the things that I want to be involved in and stuff like that, and then I can update you guys throughout the year on like the things that I'm doing, and I think that would be super fun. So comment oranges below if you want to see that. Alright, so now comes my favorite part, blush. So I'm going into this Rimmel London Maxi blush. It's like the orangest one that they have with that. So now I just kind of, this blush is like kind of, you have to kind of work with it. So I like to coat my brush in it, like really go in, like tapping, not rubbing, and then I tap off the excess and then I go in with it. Aww. Just like brings life back into my face. And I do go like all the way to my nose, and I also put some on my nose as well because I think that just looks so cute. Actually, first, before I do highlight, I'm going to do brows just for fun. So I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Brow Blade, and like this is my holy grail eyebrow product. I haven't really tried many others like that have this like pin thing on the end. It's the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara, and it does like enough, like it fills in enough so that I don't have to like go in with a pencil before, you know. So there, now I have a full whole brow. Sacha Velour who? And now I have eyebrows. So now I go in with actually, no, I'm gonna do my highlight first. So this is a two-step process for me, since I have very textured skin, but I really could care less. I go in with two highlighters. I go in with a cream one, which is the ColourPop Flexitarian. This is the most magical highlighter that I have ever seen in my man Snapchatted me, that I've ever used in my life. It is so blinding. Take it up to my brow bone. Oh my god, you can't see it. Okay. Bam. Bam. So now that we already look ridiculously glowy, we're gonna go back in with another highlighter, the Too Faced Love Light Prismatic Highlighter. I don't even know if they still make these. People didn't like these, but I like mine just fine. I'm in the lightest color, Blinded by the Light. And this just, I feel like, seals in the ColourPop. Since I'm wearing a matte foundation with like pretty matte powders on top, I feel like this just, you know, does some favors for me. That's right. I'm gonna put my bronzer in my crease. Sorry about that. I was rudely interrupted by my iPhone storage. Perks of shooting on an iPhone. Oh, I was just saying this bronzer is such a pretty color, and I'm gonna use it for literally everything now. So I'm using it as an eyeshadow. going to go in with the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. I know people say that it's fake or whatever, but I use it underneath my Urban Decay setting spray, the all-nighter. I have to wear that because I'm so oily that my makeup goes everywhere, but I use this underneath it so it doesn't look so mattifying and like pick up on my dry spots, and it really does make a difference. Like, I can visibly see the difference. Go in super light layer, let it kind of just soak in for like half a second. Still want it to be sort of tacky. Alright, so now I'm going in with mascara. I use the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot. This is the most amazing mascara I've ever put on my eyes. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to get disgustingly close to this mirror right here, and you're not going to judge me for it. It does get mascara on like that, like, you know, skin right behind your eyelashes, but that doesn't really bother me. So now I'm going to go in with my Too Faced highlighter, and I'm just going to put it on my inner corners. Hashtag Jackie Aina inspired me. And I love that she's like so involved in the Black community as well, because like, I don't know, I just like, I prefer to see that, like, someone involved in like their community other than someone who's like, I'm just gonna stay out of it because drama. Like, sometimes you need to get into the drama in order to not be on the side of the oppressor, you know? So like, it's okay to insert yourself in some situations where it's necessary. And that's where I struggle a lot with like, trying to figure out like what the balance is where I'm allowed to insert myself and where I'm not, and that's something I'm still figuring out. Because I'm 18 years old and I'm really, you know, I'm young, so I still have some time to do that. But that doesn't give anyone an excuse to, you know, put themselves in situations where they know that they don't belong. What time is it? It is 10:44. This took 45 minutes to do. Basic makeup look, but I'm gonna turn around actually before I do this outro, so. Alright guys, here's the completed look. I haven't put lips on yet, but I still have like 2 hours before I have to like actually go to work, so I'm not gonna put on lipstick yet because I just don't like to have lipstick on all day. Here's the finished look. Yeah, thank you guys so much for like hanging out with me today and kind of just like sitting with me while I do my makeup and kind of explain to you guys what I'm doing. So if you like this video, then leave it a like and subscribe, because more videos like this will be coming and I'll keep you guys up. So I love you guys, you're all very beautiful. I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you so much.